What if the most powerful move forward was actually taking a step back? That's the real secret of a solo retreat. Hey, I'm Kyle Nelson, one of the co-founders here at the Solo Retreat Company, and today we're going to be breaking down what a solo retreat actually is and why it's not just time off, but a real reset for your life and for how to lead correctly. So there's so many reasons why we need to really dive into what actually is a solo retreat, because there's not quite a definition or explanation out there because it's viewed differently from different people. But here at the Solo Retreat Company, we look at it as a structured time away that's designed for reflection, clarity, and realignment in life. These are times when you can go away for 1, 2, 3, 5 days, 10 days, however long you need to. But you're doing it with some structure. You know, a lot of times we say we need a reset, we need to escape for a little bit, we need to take a step back, we need to reflect. But sometimes when we don't have the structure, we come back with really no new insight, no alignment, no clarity, because we went into it hoping that something would happen and come to us. So going on a successful solo retreat is going to have some structure, and that structure looks like things such as journal prompts, activities, exercises, and really a breakdown with some free time to actually put the treat into retreat, but really a breakdown of structure, what to do, including workbooks and so much more, maybe some meditations, maybe a book to read that really wraps your mind around how to go through solitude in a very structured way. Something that I think a lot of people get mixed up is the term a retreat and the term a vacation. They're two completely separate things. And going into a solo retreat, you need to know that you're not going into it as a vacation, right? A vacation recharges your body. It can be a refresh. It can help you kind of escape, but just recharge and feel like, okay, I'm a little rested. Where a retreat resets your purpose. It helps you find alignment. It helps you find clarity. It's designed for reflection and self-discovery and vision crafting, right? So when you go on a solo retreat and you create one for yourself, make sure you know that you're going into it as a retreat, right? It's a reset for purpose, not a vacation where it's a recharge for your body. And there's so many key benefits of a solo retreat. That can include mental clarity, some emotional calm in your life. So maybe it's some professional or personal realignment. Maybe that benefit is finally being able to take a step back and removing the noise around us and finally hear that inner deep voice that we've been wanting to hear for so long that we just have suppressed because so much is going on in our life. And so the benefits really are endless, and we can dive into those in a different time in video, but just know that at the end of the day with a solo retreat, you're going to probably come out with some mental clarity. You're going to come out with some times of self-reflection and self-discovery and realigning with who you are and being able to identify who you are and who you thought you were and who you want to move forward. Maybe it's some limited beliefs that come out of that. Maybe it's emotional baggage you can remove. So a lot of key benefits if you go into it as a retreat. And maybe you're wondering what happens on a retreat. Well, there's a lot you can do. You can journal, you can have vision crafting, you can have reflection, you can have some discovery of what's going on in your life. But with us, we actually use a framework, which is around the term reset. And each letter is an acronym. So R would be removing the noise, taking a step back and seeing what that noise is in your life and turning it off and realigning with healthy noise, which is your inner deep voice. The E in reset is going to be engage with the present. Feel yourself in that moment. Feel yourself having those times of reflection and really engage with it and be present in it. The next is going to be really seeing what's true. When you're engaging with the presence, you need to see what's true in your life. How are you identifying yourself? What are those limited beliefs? What's the emotional baggage? What's stopping me from moving forward and feeling stuck? The next, of course, is envisioning what's next. So once you remove the noise, you see what's true, you can envision what's next in life. Now that I know all this stuff, the self-reflection, self-discovery happened, how do I envision what's next moving forward? And then the T, of course, is taking aligned action. What are the steps I need to take to make sure I'm aligned with the vision I have and to take action moving forward? So our retreats are built around that through workbooks and journals and different activities and exercises you'll be doing. And I encourage you, if you're doing your own solo retreat, find a framework that works for you, find some prompts that work for you so you know that you can actually have some time to yourself to do the right reflection. And who needs a solo retreat? Really anyone that may be feeling foggy about their future. Maybe they're going through a transition, they're at a crossroads, they're feeling burnt out in life, they've got so much going on and life is a little bit chaotic. Maybe there's a renewal in your life, maybe you're grieving, maybe you just went through a divorce. I mean, there's so many reasons why you need to go on a solo retreat, or who needs to go on a solo retreat. But in general, it's really for anybody that just knows that life is moving too fast, there's too much fog and cloud ahead of them, and they just need to take a step back and see what's true to move forward. And a great way to get started is just first making the commitment to yourself that you'll do it. Give yourself permission to go on a solo retreat, that you are worth it, and that you do need some self-care and self-love, right? And that takes just blocking off the time, creating the boundaries you need to, and really following a framework. That's all it takes. It's a very simple way. And if that seems a bit much, you can reach out to us and we can help you create those boundaries, have a framework presented, and help you actually book the retreat and find a location for you that works. So remember, stillness is a strategy. And clarity doesn't come from doing more, but from pausing long enough to see what's true. So if you're ready to design your own retreat, you should really check out our links, check out our website, solarretreat.co, and we'll guide you through it. Otherwise, there's a lot of free resources out there. This video was just to help you get your mind wrapped around what is a solo retreat and how to actually get started on one. So I'd love to see you take the first step. Go to our website, solarretreat.co, and we will create a free custom solo retreat plan just for you. We'll find you some great locations. We'll help you understand what your pains and drains are in life and how we can help you realign with that. Until then, we'll see you in the next video.
Plan on building a retreat company.
We were just two guys chasing the next win, building multiple companies, working insane hours until everything stopped. There was a house fire, a divorce, a miscarriage, and business setbacks. It was like life forced us to pause, and in that quiet, we actually realized something. We weren't burnt out from working hard.
We were burned out from working on the wrong things.
So we got still, alone. We stepped back away from the noise. No phones, no inboxes, no one else's opinions. And what started as survival became a full-on system. A structured solo retreat that helped us reset what we do and why we do it. It brought clarity, conviction, peace, and eventually the idea, what if more people had access to this? So we built it. Not some woo-woo getaway, a proven step-by-step solo retreat system designed to help people realign their lives and actually follow through after.
And now, it's not just for us. It's for anybody feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or just trying to find out what really matters.
This is the Solo Retreat Company. We provide space to think and structure to guide.